Two guys who bet big
and lose bigger.
This is the Desert Donkeys, presented by Golden Camel.
All right. We're back.
We're back.
Technically episode 2.
Episode 2, Desert Donkeys.
Desert Donkeys. And we're rounding off our birthday weeks.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's Virgo season.
Yeah, it is. So many people's birthdays.
Too many people's birthdays.
It's too many to keep track of.
Yeah, including mine. Like I could get rid of it if I want. If I could, I'd be like, dude, it's just too much.
Yeah, that is.
Wife, kid, like, well, not my kids, but just felt like we were celebrating every other day.
Yep, 100%. And it's not over.
No, it's not ever. But last week was interesting.
We had a very interesting week.
Fantasy draft in LA.
How did that go again?
Planes, golf, and helicopters.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Something like that. Felt like a Chevy Chase movie.
Yeah, how do you even make sense of it? We flew out to LA with our buddies. This was on we had our draft on the 3rd, which is the day before my birthday, 2 days before Artie's.
And 3 days before our other friend Rami's.
Yeah. So we went out there, set up to play some golf with a good friend, Bob Hoff.
Matt Salenza.
Started out a nice little foursome. I think when it was all said and done, we had people flying in from Texas, and
yeah, there was 9 people.
Yeah, we had 9 people teeing off.
Betting like degenerates, tequila shots, cigars.
Outfit changes,
cold mid-round cold plunges.
Matt Salenza, shout out to the cold plunge mid-round.
Did I tell you this story about what happened?
No, I got to hear it again.
Okay, so it's hotter than shit there for it being, Burbank.
Yeah.
For me, I was like, oh, it's Arizona. You and I probably felt comfortable.
Yeah.
So we're playing with Salenza, and he's in the cart with me, and he's overheating. I mean, his temperature is like red. And so when we go for the turn for 10 past the clubhouse, he's like, I got to change. I'm like, okay. He comes back out, completely new outfit, like looks semi-fresh, still a little foggy. But he's like, oh, I just did a cold plunge. Like new outfit. And we're driving to the 10th tee box, and then there's someone behind us, littler guy driving, and it's Joe Pesci. And Salenza goes to Joe, and he goes, it's so hot out here. And Joe doesn't even look, drives by and goes, lose some weight. I don't even know if Salenza even heard him, or if it even registered, or he was just still like, I'm so fucking hot. I was like, I can't. But in my mind, I was like, holy shit. Joe Pesci just rolled by. I mean, that's LA.
Yeah, that is. That's
Lakeside. That's Lakeside.
Yeah, it's a legendary place. It's funny because I was just thinking as you were saying all that. Can you imagine what Salenza's locker looks like in there?
Dude, he's by far one of my most favorite people.
Oh, he's one of the most interesting people in the world for sure.
You remember when we were drinking? When we're at one of the bars in Manhattan Beach, and he's talking about his testosterone.
Oh my God. I was just going to say, he looks, for the record, he looks great.
He looks amazing.
Joe Pesci said lose some weight. He actually does. He looks great.
Our friend looks amazing.
Yeah.
And funnier and shit, best energy. And he's talking about his T scores at 1825, and everyone like looking at them like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So he had pulled it up on his phone.
He pulled it up on his phone, and it's right. And I'm not a doctor, so I know that the level, it's like a different form or something, right?
Yeah.
It's not exactly his true level.
It's still about double what it should be.
Yes. But then he stone face looks at the guys and goes, I always knew this body was in there.
Bro, he's the best.
I mean, dude, the characters that are in that fantasy league.
Oh my God.
I mean, Ryan and I, like, poorest by far. It's way out of our tax bracket, this buy-in.
Yeah, the buy-in is very expensive.
But it's worth every dollar
Yeah.
to listen to each one of us bozos go on rants because everybody is authentically themselves.
Yeah. The text chain is gold. It's priceless. Yeah.
And how about our lawyer friend just saying, yeah, we're going to take a helicopter to Manhattan Beach.
Yeah. Shout out BT. So, yeah, I reached out to him when we were coming in and he was having the draft at his house. And I was like, hey, Bri, can, Artie and I crash on your couch? He's like, yeah, of course. Of course. He gave us bedrooms, not a couch. But
by couch, he means the nicest
suite.
ensuite you've ever stayed in.
So we play golf. And as we finished golfing, he's got to rush back to Manhattan Beach for his son's football practice. And I played golf with him and he'd mentioned the chopper, but in my head, I was thinking like the chopper is the first car out of there because some of our buddies had to wait because they had a birthday party of another guy at Lakeside. They were going to stay and celebrate. So I thought he meant like the chopper is the first car and it's taking off right when we finish. And as we're getting in the car, he's on the phone and he's like, so I got 4 guys coming and a golf bag. The chopper holds 6. And I'm like, fuck, we're getting on a chopper. Next thing I know, we're flying over the Hollywood sign, landing at LAX and pulled up to his house 10 minutes later.
I mean, the quote was, it costs me more money to sit in traffic than to pay for the helicopter.
I mean, when you're billing $3,000 an hour, it's pretty accurate that the chopper is much less expensive than 2 hours of traffic.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's one of the smartest guys we've
Wow. Absolutely.
Harvard Law.
Yeah. Brilliant guy.
Could have played a little bit of the NFL.
Yeah, stud athlete.
Guy has it all.
He's pretty damn perfect.
So,
and he's a great friend.
Great friend. So what did you think of your actual fantasy draft?
So interestingly, I picked 9th. I somehow Neighbors fell to me, which I was pretty excited about. Now I got to give a little context there. I think Neighbors is going to get a lot better as soon as they put Russell Wilson on the bench and bring Jackson Dart into play.
Yeah.
But my draft as it went along, I'm like looking at it and I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I love my team.
I hate my team.
So as I'm going, I'm like, what the fuck have I done? But then at the very end, when I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, like I don't have like the massive kind of star power I had in previous years. Like last year I had Burrow and Chase, both number 1s.
Yeah.
Like in their position. I probably don't have a number 1 in their position, but I have guys that are possibly going to be top 10s, a few of them. So it like could work out for me. I can rattle off some of my roster real quick if you'd like to hear. My problem is quarterback. 2 of them faced off last night, as you saw how fucking dog shit. Both of them were bad.
I have Williams. Oh, wow.
I have JJ McCarthy and Williams. And I will say JJ, that second half, like I feel like the game slowed down for him. And I was like, okay, maybe.
After the pick 6.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, after the pick 6. After the pick 6, somehow he changed. He was a completely new guy. Caleb, on the other hand, got progressively worse as the game went on. He started off hot and turned into dog shit. But so I got those 2 guys. I got Chuba Hubbard, Jonathan Taylor, like I said, Neighbors, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And then my tight end, Njoku did not show up very much, but I do have Pitts on the bench. Zay Flowers. I think the kid's going to have a huge season.
He didn't have a big year.
And then I of course have Travis Hunter on my bench, ready for him to break out, score me a ton of points. And I picked up Scatterboo for ASU love.
Little love there.
Yeah.
Well, 2, 1, you got a man crush on anyone from Colorado. So there's that.
That's Hunter.
And then we lab to support ASU. So
well, when Shador gets his shot, I'm fucking taking him, and I'm starting. I don't give a shit. As soon as he moves up depth chart a little bit,
later game on. Wow.
How about your team, buddy?
My team sucks. Like I went all wide receivers to start, and then my relationship with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I always bet against him. I don't know. But you know what I did? I drafted him. I drafted him so that I wouldn't bet against him.
I like it.
And guess what happened on Friday night? He lost.
He did lose, but he had a good game.
Yeah, he had a good game, but I lost. What is Eddie?
But like very strange good game because he did a lot with his legs. He made some fucking magical throws.
Crazy throws.
I mean, those throws, he's the only guy in the NFL who can make those throws.
100%.
And of course, to bad luck for you, Kelsey takes out their fucking best wide receiver with a fucking forearm shiver going across. They bunk into each other and he dislocates his shoulder.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he hit Kelsey and dislocated his shoulder. I don't know how long he's going to be out. Usually that's not too long. It's usually a couple weeks.
I text Rami. I was like, is your guy playing? Like jokingly. Like, and he was like,
Third play of the game, I think.
yeah. And he actually was out. I was just saying it as a joke. I'm like, yeah, because we're the banter. But, you know, it's funny because I was like, okay, I got Mahomes. I'm going to bet with him. And then week 1, he loses and I lose money.
Who else you got on your team?
Okay, let's see here. I have A.J. Brown, total winner.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Bro, like how many times did they throw in the ball? 2 times?
I don't know. But
I think he had 1 catch, right?
we can get him another meditation book or something because he was dog shit. I had CeCe Lamb, who could have had a massive game.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if he makes just that first drop ball that he had early in the game, I think did something to him. And then obviously the one late in the game that probably would have won them the game. And then he had this spectacular chance at the very end.
Correct.
But yeah, I mean, he still had a good game. He still had over 100 yards receiving.
Yeah. He'll be fine.
He's gonna be fine.
I have Garrett Wilson.
He balled out.
Yeah, he balled out. I have Andrews that I think he caught 1 ball for like 8 yards. My tight end.
Remember, he started slow last year though. Remember, he like everybody's like, I think Rami had him last year. Rami was so heated. Rami might have even gotten rid of him. And then all of a sudden he scored like 6 touchdowns in 4 games or something.
Yeah. I have your boy Harvey running back at Denver.
Broncos. I mean, that's going to be like a committee to start, but I think Harvey's supposed to take over at some point. But Denver looked like shit.
Yeah,
At home?
they didn't look good. Did they look like, because their defense looked good.
Oh, their defense is going to be great.
But did they look like shit or is Tennessee actually good?
Oh, Tennessee's defense looked good. I mean, their offense, I mean, it's hard because they're going against Denver. I mean, I think we're going to learn more in the next weeks because, I mean, they played well against Denver. I mean, that was a game all the way till the end.
Totally.
I mean, even in the last 3 minutes of it.
Tennessee.
Yeah. It was a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would have knocked out 80% of our suicide pool, too.
Was that the majority?
Yeah, I think there was 7,000 picks.
7,000 picks on Denver.
I can look because I sent it to Wayne, but
Wow.
yeah, I'm almost positive there's like 6,000 or 7,000 picks on him. A lot.
Yeah, we're in a suicide pool too. That one out in New York that pays like $1 million.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 7,000 total picks or something. 3,000 picks were on the Broncos.
Still a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's
They have 9. I think there's 9,000 entries.
Oh, you're right. You're right because there's 30. It was 30.
So that would have been a third out.
31%, 31.7%. So yeah, I was misquoting there.
Yeah. But
Fact check.
fact check. That would have been nice.
Can't wait till we hire a fact checker.
I know.
This is gonna be a lot of
Wrong.
What do you like call the buzzer? Like,
That'd be so fun. Like just someone in the background.
shut up. Well, I did it again.
Wow, that's actually be really funny. And then I have some flyers. I have, Mixon, who is on the bench. I mean, maybe he comes back. Addison. So,
Addison's gonna be good, dude.
yeah, I think he's going to be really good.
I mean, JJ McCarthy needs another stud receiver, and when he's back, that team's gonna be better. I mean, if he can play like he did at the last, I guess, third of the game, they're gonna be fine. I mean, he was throwing some balls.
Dude, he was good.
Yeah,
And he looked like he was like, when players just look like they have so much confidence, it's like, get the fuck out of their way. At the end of that game, like, he was like,
when he ran the ball in, I was like,
already see what it out of my way.
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
22-year-old.
yeah, kid played his ass off in that last third of the game. Obviously not giving up after throwing that pick six. I mean, I thought the game was over at that point.
Yeah, that didn't look good. It's crazy. I actually took, after that happened, I took the Vikings.
After the pick six?
Yeah.
What would that pay? That would be pretty good.
I didn't take them money line. I just did them points. But I had the Bears.
I mean, they scored 35 points after that.
I had the
It
Bears.
was 28 points.
I had the Bears in the over. And as soon as I put my Bears play in, the line went from -1 to +1. And I was like, I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. And then I had the over too. So I'm like, there's going to be 2 losers. So I kind of hedged the Vikings, luckily. And so I walked out losing some money last night, but it could have got real dirty.
You want to hear about my mistake yesterday?
Yes.
This one's pretty comical. All right. So I love betting the touchdown scorer bets, but I parlay them. I usually do 3 guys and then I take some flyers. As you recall, remember that one I had 8 guys last year, $25, figuring like 10 grand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not going to happen very often, guys. But
Yeah, ever.
I've hit a handful plus of, I mean, this weekend I hit 3 or 4 guy parlays that paid pretty well.
Wait a second. You hit 3 or 4 parlays this weekend? How many teams?
Bro, I know it wasn't teams
Or how many legs?
4 and 3. Dude, bro,
You hit 4 and 3 leg parlays. You need to delete those apps out of your phone
in one game.
and stop betting for 2 weeks.
In one game, I had Zay Flowers, Henry, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson.
Oh, you know what? I had a friend that had that same thing.
For $100, it paid a shit ton.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, I'm making my bets for the game last night, and I usually do $50 to $100 on those. This is my normal number, and I get this boost from Caesars, and it's first touchdown score. And I don't take any of them straight. I always take them parlayed, which is really smart. And by smart, I mean not smart. But so I'm like, okay, 50% boost. Like, let's see, what would be a fun one? I'm like, oh fuck, there's a good one. Williams, 20 to 1. So that makes him 30 to 1. I was like, okay, I'll put $50 on it. I hit the 5 and I go to hit the 0 and I accidentally hit bet. So it makes a $5 bet for
You won $150.
$150 instead of $1,500. And then in my head, I'm like, you fucking idiot. And then I was like, okay, just put the bet in. Who cares if it's only 20 to 1? Because you're going to be pissed. You're going to be pissed if it hits.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's such a stupid bet. It's not going to fucking hit. Don't put the bet in. So I didn't put the fucking bet in.
Oh, wow.
And then, of course, I see it happening. I'm just like, so I had to tell Angie. And she, she's like, speak English. I'm like, yeah, you don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, do I get a new bag or not?
Basically, she's like, so you won. And I'm like, yeah, but I should have won a lot more, 10 times as much.
Yeah, I could hear her. I could see her going, wah, wah. No money, no $0. What a game, though. Last 2 games. I mean, it's crazy, that Baltimore game.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I think it was like 3 minutes and 43 seconds left when Josh Allen was like on Baltimore's 20 about to score, and they're down 15. Like, I think that's what I saw somewhere around there. I'd be curious to see like what I think.
Anyway, we're in 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes.
And you're like, oh, wow, they got a chance. And then when Lamar went under center on the first play of the next drive, I was like, why are they doing that? I hate when he goes under center.
Well, they had the first play that he went from the back and he had like a 12-yard run. It was like a 3-headed monster. They didn't know if he was going to keep. The first play, he goes for 12 yards. You're like, okay, it's over. And then the second play, he goes.
Sorry, you're right. The second play, he goes under center.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are they doing that?
Yeah.
I'm like, just put him in shotgun, let him like be in the Nintendo game and like go around. And then I think it was a 2-yard loss or a 1-yard loss or something. There was like it was a stuffed play. And then the second play,
the beast fumbles.
And dude, they almost picked that up and ran it in for a touchdown.
Bro, how good did the Beast look to start that game though? I was just looking at him, I'm like, how is he doing this in the first quarter? They couldn't even, like, he was just running through everything.
You know, someone was talking about like taking the angle and like that most people are faster than him. And I'm like, nobody's faster than him. Like that
Once he gets striding,
once he gets going, like, I mean, how many like 80+ yard touchdowns? He has to have the most in the NFL the last 10 years.
not to mention, like, you got to think about this. You got to think about his size and the people that can potentially catch him or take an angle to catch him, their size. How are you going to do anything to that man running full speed? Like, you're 215 is a big defensive back, and he's running full speed, and you're coming at an angle. You're going to bounce off of him like a mosquito on the windshield.
What is he like 245?
I don't, dude. He looks like he's 270, but I mean, I'm guessing he's got to be 240. But just lean, mean machine.
The look on Lamar's face too. He was just like,
Is this really happening?
like, what the fuck? And I could see him go like this. But it's like, what the fuck just happened?
I mean, dude, they dominated. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, the Bills they're so good. They don't really ever look like they're out of the game. And Josh Allen played really well, but it was like Baltimore controlled the game. They got stops where the Bills couldn't get many stops, and then all of a sudden, fourth quarter came and it was a light switch.
The NFL, man, it is so crazy.
It is so crazy.
It is so crazy. So I just checked our other league that we're in for Golden Camel.
Did we not finish last?
Well,
Oh no, did we finish?
technically there's 17 teams
Okay.
and we did not finish last.
After that's all that matters.
But two of the teams don't have any points.
Like, why?
So maybe they didn't start like,
Okay, but still, we would still not, even if they got their,
I don't know.
what?
Yeah.
I wonder how they have no points.
Maybe they didn't draft, or maybe they didn't start a lineup.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well,
So,
as long as we're still alive.
wow, our team really showed up. Well, maybe we'll live.
Who was Williams our quarterback in that
Oh
one?
no, we had what's his name from Jacksonville?
All right, he had a decent game.
Yeah, I think he only scored a few points though. Yeah, that wasn't a good look for us.
not a.
But now we can, if we move on, which I think we are, now we could be on the waiver.
You pick up some of those players.
Yeah, pick up someone good,
Yeah.
change everything.
Now we might need to pivot.
Yeah, we're not. If we're not, it just shows that we're really not good at fantasy.
What any games like really blow your mind this weekend in the NFL?
Miami.
I was gonna say that's the. I mean, which side is it? That Miami played so poorly, or that the Colts actually looked pretty damn good?
Did the Colts quarterback, what's his
Daniel
name?
Jones.
Did he start?
Yeah.
Why did he start?
Richardson
His finger
broke his finger. Remember his finger was sideways?
Yeah.
He broke his finger on his throwing end,
Okay.
or dislocated it.
Had I known that, I think Daniel Jones is actually a good quarterback.
I mean, by the numbers, he had a fucking hell of a game.
Yeah. But I obviously took a fucking obviously a reach in our suicide pool taking Miami. I don't think that you can win betting the favorite every week.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me get these first 5 weeks. There's going to be so many teams that go down because they're going to take the massive favorite and one of them's going to lose. So, but boy, was I wrong on that pick.
Yeah, but I mean, if you'd have been on Denver, you'd have been sweating it till the end.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
that game could have gone either way. The Falcons game could have gone either way.
Yep. How about, I had the over in that game.
In the Falcons game?
Yes.
And so all you needed was overtime?
All I needed was overtime.
Or a touchdown?
Or a touchdown.
Yeah.
And the fucker misses it.
Well, that guy throws that great ball that London probably would have caught and scored on, but he let the DB get to him. I mean, it was a great play by the DB, but that was like on before they kicked it.
Mm-hmm.
They took a shot,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like London would have caught that and scored. But he went out. I don't know what's wrong with him. Hopefully he's okay. And then that kicker, who to that point had been unbelievable in game tying or game winning field goals. I mean, couldn't have missed that thing by more. I mean, he almost kicked it into the locker room.
But dude, I was laying on my couch. I'm like, oh, okay. And I had a decent sized bet on the over, and it didn't look like it was going to hit all game.
Fourth quarter, though.
Yeah.
Back and forth in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. So
how many chances did they get to score at the end of the game?
it's crazy. I mean,
I got like 8 chances at the one.
yeah. So that one hurt. What were some other surprises? I mean, how about the Steelers? I mean, it's nice to see Aaron Rodgers play good.
I mean, he 4 fucking touchdowns. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That was nice to see.
I mean, and I mean, the Jets look good too. I mean, that was a great game actually to watch. It was back and forth. It was tight. It was fun. It was exciting to watch. It was the points being scored, ball getting moved. It was exciting.
I like seeing the Cardinals win. You know, that
Well, a little ugly, but
a little ugly, but you know, first
But
game
no,
on the road.
I feel like Harrison and Murray just need to get like on the same page. I don't know if they like love each other yet.
Yeah, they need to do ecstasy together. Or
Yeah,
something.
like go ayahuasca,
You know, just like some mushrooms.
journey or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
bond.
dude, because all you gotta do is throw the ball up to that guy.
Yeah.
And then if Murray can just be his old self and kind of do his like video game shit and run around a little bit when he needs to, but when you got a guy you can just throw the ball up to, he'll go get anything.
Yeah, he was the best receiver in college.
How about I'm gonna fuck up his name, Mecca, the kid from Ohio State scored 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
I wanted to draft him too, dude. I was like, but Godwin's coming back. It's gonna be like wide receiver 3. But I'm like, but if they let him play, he's going to play into wide receiver 2. And now, I mean, there's no way he's not wide receiver 2. He's wide receiver 2.
Totally.
I don't Godwin's going to be wide receiver 3.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably going to become Baker's 1 in reality.
Yeah.
I mean,
Those guys are
because you can't now cover
Yeah.
Evans. He's going to still get the focus, but like the numbers, I bet he'll be wide receiver 1 by the numbers.
Any other game? That Cincinnati Browns game, I knew that was a trap game. I took the Browns.
Dude, it was so gross. I mean,
Did they have a chance to win at the end?
yeah.
I didn't watch it.
They missed the field goal, and I don't know how early or late the field goal was, but it was a short field goal, 30-yard, 35-yard field goal.
Kickers.
Yeah, and then they had the ball at the end of the game with plenty of time and timeouts to drive, and they threw an interception, I think, on first or second down. He threw 2 interceptions that were the same thing. Receiver catches it, pops it up, DB falls over him and catches it.
Are you serious?
2.
So not his fault.
Not his fault, no.
How did Flacco play?
I mean, he played okay. Cincinnati's defense made plays when it mattered, which they did not do much of last year. So, I mean, to see them not give up 40 points was pretty awesome. But then to also not see Cincinnati score 40 points was a little shocking.
Yeah.
So
They'll put up 40 though.
oh yeah, I mean they'll get going. I mean, Chase Brown looks good, obviously.
God, I wanted to draft him. That's one guy I wanted to draft.
Yeah, he's gonna score a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's gonna score a lot of touchdowns.
Do you want to talk about our golf game? So we played
Birthday round.
We played golf Wednesday and Friday.
2 days in 1 week. That's the first time I've done that in a while. It's fun.
And we came back to Arizona and played on Friday with some friends. Now let's talk about that. How do you feel? Because you and I probably have 2 very different levels of emotion on this one.
Well, so it was the 4 of us, Rob, Artie, myself, and David, and we're cruising along. I think we're 4 or 5 holes into it, and Artie's riding with David, and David starts chirping. He wants to make it interesting and start betting. And
well, I think, in his defense, because I'd played with him the week before, and he told me he when you don't like, betting's kind of like you got to feel the person out. Like, you don't want to sound cocky, or you don't want to put anyone in an uncomfortable position. But the week before when I played, he brought it up to me. So then we're, hole 4 or 5, and I remember going, "Do you guys want to spice it up?" And parents said, "Yeah, sure, okay." And we played cart golf, which was not fair. I mean, technically, Rob hits the ball.
He smashes the ball.
He-
Off the tee, he was really good. He had his struggles in other spots, but off the tee, he was pretty pure off the tee.
Well, what about that shot on like 14 when he was 140 out and hit it to like a foot? It's a gimme. Like he had
that wedge shot that was over the bunker, that was insane. It was like 6 inches actually. That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
that shot was unreal.
But so we start betting, and we're down 6.
Yeah, you went down 6.
We're down 6 dots.
6 in 6 holes, but we were carrying. So
Yeah.
There was a couple of ties in there, but we carried it. So in 6 holes, they were down 6.
We're down 6. We're down $600.
Yeah.
And then he bet 6 the next hole.
Yeah.
And $1,200.
But you in your defense, you were like, all right, let's play for half. And David's like, no, press it up. I want it all back.
He goes, you know what he says? He goes, "I want to feel it."
Oh, he was feeling it.
I'm like, oh my God. So we're down 6, and it's like 11. We're on hole 11.
Yeah.
And we're down 12. And then we're down 24. And I'm looking, and I'm not playing well. Like normally I'd be like, okay, I'll have some confidence in myself, but I just wasn't playing. Like I didn't feel it. And then we're down 48. And I'm like, there's 6 holes left. I'm like, we can be down 80 grand before we know it. And I'm like looking at you, kind of trying to give you the eye, like, hey, dude.
I felt so bad, bro. I felt bad. I was like, how did we get here?
But then I'm like, trying to be like, I was starting to get rattled, and I wasn't drinking. So it wasn't like I could take the edge off. I'm popping zins like they're Tic Tacs. And
on 16, you're down 48.
On 6, so we kind of like go back and forth. We push a couple holes? Yeah, we pushed a couple holes, or something happened like where we got lucky on one, but then on 16, or no, was it 17? 17
was the one where you guys popped.
Yeah, it was 4,800. It would have been 9,600 that we owe.
No, I think we played for half.
We played for half. Yeah, so it would have been 7,200 going into 15 or going into 18. And
you had to make like an 8-foot putt.
Yeah, I had to make a putt, and I made it, thankfully. And then on 18, of course, we press max bet, and you go out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. But then I knew, I was like, wait, his ball may have covered, and it's going to be in that empty lot, or that empty no fence. And then the lady came out and started yelling at you, so you had to take a drop.
This dude, I swear, it was like she has like a sensor. As soon as I stepped across the property line,
and it wasn't that far in, it was like a foot or two.
Yeah, it was barely in there. And as soon as I crossed the property line, the slider goes. She's like, "You're on my property," and I'm like, "Okay, do you mind if I just grab the ball right there?" She's like, "I just don't want you swinging in my yard." And I was like, "Okay, no,
fair enough.
I'll take a drop."
Fair enough. And Rob hit a monster drive, and it was a little left, and he hit it left again.
Yeah, he stayed left in the trees.
Yeah, and then David was all over the left side. I mean, I think
then in the bunker,
he almost had a Happy Gilmore fall to the when he tried to hit around the tree too. Or
I moved when he hit that shot.
Yeah.
I was like, hang on, I think I'm in firing range for this.
He was trying to hit it to the left of the tree, and the ball went to the right of the tree. That's how dangerous that was. And then I hit that shot, and I was like, fuck. And then you smashed a ball right onto the green. I was like, damn it, we're gonna lose again. Luckily I hit a good shot, and then our putts were like good. But that round, if I track my watch, if I look back at my watch, my heart rate had to have been fucking through the roof.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing, dude? Just stop. Just dial it back, bro.
You know, hey, I mean,
It was fun though. It was fun. And it's a good story now.
yeah, and it's good. And I have an IOU, a ledger.
A ledger.
And then I lost that night trying to win the money back. That's the Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, it's just the gift that kept on giving this weekend. But guess what? I got through the week, and now we have another week.
Yeah, a big week coming up here.
Big week.
College football's got good games. The NFL Thursday night might be the best game of the week.
Oh, let's talk about college football. How about ASU? Did you watch the game?
Oh my gosh.
I watched every play.
Yeah.
They were getting their asses smoked, and they just like
All of a sudden, he'll light switch.
well, they hung in there. It was like a boxer, like, and then just getting peppered, and then by like round 7, 8, he's just like he starts changing, and then they completely dominate the game.
Yeah.
And that last drive, I mean, they ran it. Did they even throw one pass?
No.
It was all runs
Like
down their throat.
7 or 8 runs, yeah. But then I was like, why don't you just fucking put it in the end zone?
When it was 4th and 1 on the 1?
Yes. I'm like, why don't you just fucking put it in the end zone? Because then if you don't make it, they're starting at the 1 yard line with a minute 50 and whatever.
And ASU's defense
Or a minute 30.
ASU, after the first quarter, that defense shut them down.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they had any first downs in the fourth quarter.
But think about it. If you don't get in, like you're looking at overtime, and they're starting and you still have your timeouts. Actually, they don't have any timeouts. They're at the 1 yard line. They're probably not going to pass out of that. They got to get out of the end zone, so they've got to run it at least on first down. So you might get the ball back, or you score. I think he's kicking himself in his ass, especially after what ends up happening. But the way that they did dominate running the ball all the way down there, I don't know why you don't just finish it. I mean, I know, like hindsight's 20/20, and it's easy.
Of course, we're not judging. But again, it's like, you know that this is keeping him up at night.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like I said, because they fucking dominated in the run game that last 8 plays or whatever it was going down the field, they should have just done it one more time. I mean,
is that running back the fastest running back in the country? ASU's.
So their starting running back got hurt, bro.
Oh, that's not the same guy.
Oh, he's a backup. Yeah, the starting running back is unbelievable. He got hurt. He's actually from the starting running back's actually from pretty close to where they were playing the game in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Dude, he got hurt in the first quarter. I don't think he came back in. That was a backup. And he
ran hard.
They were running hard. They had 2 guys that were running hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a tough loss, bro. I'm scared this week. They've got that Texas State game. You saw what they did to UTSA.
Oh my God.
That's who they got to play this week.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was a shitty, fuck. I went from losing on the golf course to losing with Patrick Mahomes to getting a sharp pick from someone that we really know that
doesn't
miss. And I bet that game. So I like bang, bang, bang. And those were some heavy numbers for me.
Yeah, that Texas State team, I don't know if you watched UTSA game.
Well, I turned it on when I was like,
they can move the football around.
Dude.
And if you remember last year when ASU played at Texas State, it was a dogfight. It was 31-28 was the final. Do you remember? We watched that game in the bars at ASU.
Yes.
Remember, it was like ASU was crushing them, then they came back, or I think it was actually kind of more back and forth. But
what's the line on it?
Dude,
you keep telling it, I'm gonna look at the
ASU has a significant 15.5.
It's 15.5.
It's too much, dude. I mean, I think ASU wins, but 15.5 is way too many points. That team's not bad.
No, and I feel like Sam Levitz.
Yeah.
And this is natural. He's probably 21 years old. It feels like he's trying to win the Heisman every play. Right. Like when you start getting pumped up. Yeah. And he was off.
Yeah.
He did not look good.
Yeah, I mean that's why they had to go back to just downhill running.
Yeah.
Because you'd have figured it would have been easy to pop a big pass with all those runs that they did, and it probably would have been because they were stacking the box after they got ran on 6 times, but they kept trying to run it. And yeah, I mean, I agree. I think you're right. He's trying hard. He just needs to let the game come to him.
Yeah, I mean, it's natural.
Dude,
Like
he's a kid.
Yeah, and you're pushing. And that kid Tyson, I mean, how many drops did he have?
Yeah, and he's an NFL wide receiver.
Yeah, he's like one of the best receivers in the country.
You know.
Well, hopefully they turn it around and hopefully they blow him out because we obviously want to be raging with them.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not losing in conference is helpful. We can't lose any conference games, but and this next game also isn't conference game. I don't think they're going to lose, but I think 15.5 is way too many for that team. I watched Texas State last week, like I think you did, and they're.
Did you end up betting it when I told you to take that bet?
Yeah, I had them. I had them points, and then I had them points straight, and then I had them money line and a couple parlays that.
Oh, so you really went for it. Yeah,
I turned them on the money line on the parlays, but
I think the 3 plays I've gotten from them have all been losers.
Yeah, I can't remember what the first 2 were, but I remember they weren't good either.
Yeah, no bueno.
No bueno. Off to a rough start.
Hey, how about South Florida?
I was going to talk about them next too.
The coach lived right over by us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he moved here as kids. Like kids were in Arcadia Sports, I think, too, but lived right on Exeter.
I mean, he made that Florida quarterback Legway. He made him a fucking new meme on Instagram. They fucking punked him.
Jesus.
Dude, they beat Boise State week 1.
Yeah,
ranked team. Go into Florida and win that game. And now this week they're going to play Miami. That line is 17.5. That's
17.5.
Too many points.
Too many points.
Too many points. I mean, Miami's probably going to win, but will I be shocked at South Florida? I mean, those guys, they're playing hard, fast, and mean football. Like they believe, and that's a dangerous thing. That's a dangerous thing.
And Florida football is different.
Yeah.
Florida football is different. When I played in junior college, we had like 10 kids from Florida. Football is different there. Like,
dude, I bet against Boise State, and I watched the game, and they kicked the shit out of Boise State. Like, Boise State got dominated. And then they went and played a top 10 ranked Miami team. I think Miami was ranked 9 Florida. I think they were ranked 9th. And I think Florida got kicked out of the top 25 because of it.
ASU's out of the top 25 too, right?
I think so.
Mississippi State is 2-0 though now.
Yeah, I mean,
hopefully they're good.
They looked really good in the first half. ASU looked bad. ASU wasn't, they were not playing like very well. And like I said, they did lose their starting running back. So, that when that happens, like your game plan goes sideways, everything, you got to like adjust. And then I feel like when they did adjust, you saw the better team, ASU, play better, but they just got unlucky at the end. I mean, that huge play is like it's the one thing you can't do. Can't get beat on a fucking deep post.
Yeah, to the fastest guy in the country.
Yeah, that guy's like literally
the fastest kid in the country. Yeah. All right, so who's going to win the national championship in college football?
Well, early, the cool thing I think is there's so much to be determined. I mean, Texas losing week 1, I think might actually be beneficial to them, giving them a little like, all right, now we got to button this shit up or we're fucked.
Yep.
But I mean, fuck, there's all these wild cards now, dude. Like Florida State. Like I wouldn't have picked them to make the playoff in any lifetime.
Yeah.
But I think now they might be the team to beat in the ACC. LSU, I think LSU is on a mission. I don't think they're going to win the national championship. But they beat Clemson in Clemson. It's a big win. I mean, Clemson, people were talking about them being a top 4 team. It's it's a huge win. So Notre Dame, that's one that the powers that be will want them in the playoff.
Yeah.
But I think Texas A&M, if they beat them this week, that puts them in a fucking deep hole. They got A&M at home this week. A&M's looking for a little revenge after Notre Dame beat them. You remember the first game of the year last year?
Yeah. Yeah, I had Texas A&M that game. I actually remember where I was sitting when I watched it because I lost money.
Yeah. Clemson and Georgia Tech. That quarterback for Georgia Tech, I watched him beat my Buffs. I think he actually used to be the quarterback for A&M. But he's not easy to bring down. Big boy, likes to run the ball, and they got some little scat back running backs, wide receivers that are just quick as shit. So that'll be a good game too. Clemson's only favored by 3.5 at Georgia Tech, so that one will be a good game. Georgia at Tennessee, that'll be a good game. But to win the national championship, it's fucking hard right now. I mean, Ohio State, if they grow into their offense like kind of cleans itself up, and I mean, obviously they think they played a cupcake this last week. I got to see them do stuff like that against Indiana and Illinois and some teams in the Big Ten. I might believe, but it's so much to be determined.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
I mean, I think the value's Texas, and then, you know, I was watching I think it was the SEC thing, and it was about LSU, and it was kind of, there was some kind of hints in there. I was like, ooh, I feel like the universe is telling me to take this before the season started, before they beat Clemson. I'm like, ooh, I feel like LSU is going to win the national championship. So I like those two, but I probably won't end up betting them. I'll try to bet some team that's like ranked 12th, 11th, you know,
Late in the season
and huge upside.
Yeah, I mean,
which will probably not hit, but it'll make me feel
like a 2-loss team that's going to make the playoff. Yeah, I mean, LSU, I think they have a pretty daunting schedule. Obviously, this Florida game that they have this week, not as daunting as it was. Well, maybe it is. Maybe Florida's fired up after that, getting their asses kicked.
Yeah, maybe South Florida is just really good.
Yeah, that's true. I do think, for the record, I think South Florida is really good. I think they're talking about it, but they're the front runner to be that wild card team that makes the playoff right now. Not from a Power 5 or Power 4 team.
Yeah,
sorry, Power 4 team. They're the team that has all the chips for that.
Well, before we wrap it up, give me one winner in the NFL, and I'll give you one winner.
So I was looking at the NFL games, and there's two excellent games. One of them's on Thursday night. Washington at Green Bay.
That's going to be fun.
That's what
Green Bay looks so good.
Dude. Or do the Lions look so bad?
I think Green Bay just looks really good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I was going to talk a little bit about that because they lost their offensive coordinator. They lost their defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Like it's hard. That's hard. I'm gonna say in that game, that's my favorite game. I like Green Bay 3.5 at home against Washington on Thursday night.
Yeah, I like that too. I am going to take Kansas City
at home
and a dog.
Super Bowl rematch. They were +1, right?
Yeah, I remember that stat about Mahomes when he's a dog.
Yeah.
Something like he hits like 95% and he wins the game outright. So
coming off a loss.
They haven't lost back-to-back games, the Chiefs, I believe, since 2006.
Yeah, and I mean even in that game against the Chargers, as like, I mean, the Chargers looked really fucking good.
Yeah, they look good.
And Kansas City didn't look great, but again, they lost their number one receiver in the third play of the game or whatever. They still worked their way back into the game and had a chance at the end until they ran the clock out. But I'm most excited to watch that game. Obviously, Super Bowl rematch.
Yeah,
and I like KC too. I think them at home and little revenge game.
Yeah.
and had their asses fucking kicked in the Super Bowl.
My father-in-law is the one that told me that they haven't lost, but maybe I misunderstood him. 2006, that's 20 years of not losing 2 games in a row. Does that sound right? Or maybe 2016. Maybe he said 2016, but either way, it's been a long time.
Yeah, however long Andy Reid's been there, I would believe the stat because, bro, he has been so fucking good.
So good.
He's like been Jesus.
Yeah, and he has 2 extra days to prepare.
Yeah, truth.
Because they played on Friday.
Yeah, I like that pick. Philly didn't impress me that much. I mean, Jalen Carter, what a fucking one. We've never even talked about the spit.
I mean, give me one word to describe him or that play.
The Jalen Carter spitting play. One word. Childish.
Bozo.
I mean, what a fuck.
I mean, look, we're athletes. Everybody makes mistakes, but he didn't even play a play.
I know there wasn't even anything to be that pissed off about. There's the Dak spitting in his general just direction and them kind of jawing.
When did Dak spit in his?
So it was when he was all the way back in the huddle and he spit like towards the football, and Jalen Carter was kind of standing over the football, jawing at him, and he just spit in his direction like a fuck off kind of thing.
But they didn't even play a play.
No, they hadn't even, dude, Dak hadn't even fucking rattled off whatever the play was going to be. They were just, I don't even think thought they were out of the TV timeout yet.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad. I feel like Jalen Carter luckily they won, because had they lost, it would, in my opinion, it would have been all on him. But I feel like all game, he would have been in Dak's face. I don't think anybody can block that fucking guy. And he'd been rubbing his sweaty balls and belly all over Dak's fucking face mask, getting off of him. And instead he gets kicked out of the fucking game. Just
changed the game. Can you imagine having the Eagles -8.5 and that happy? I thought it would be a lag of Super Bowl. Like, I feel like I've watched enough first games after a Super Bowl to know that there's always some kind of a lag, but I never thought that their best defensive player would get kicked out for spitting on him before he even plays one play.
Yeah, I mean, and to that point, I mean, the Eagles, you're right. They didn't look like, obviously, the Eagles of last year on offense at all. A.J. Brown barely touched the football. I think they may have thrown him the ball 2 times. He caught 1 pass.
He had a half a point. Yeah. Well, no, I know, because he's on my fantasy team. He had a half a point.
Yeah, it was that part was bad. I don't know how you don't get that guy the ball. He's got to touch the ball 6 times a game. Like, that would be on my checklist if I was the coach. It's got to be, he has to touch the ball 6 times. Like,
yeah.
And if he's not touching the ball 6 times, we got to put him in the backfield. We got to run reverses. Somehow we got to get him the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. But anyway, that game was closer than some people thought. Some people were on the right side of it.
But I didn't bet it.
I took the Cowboys, but I also took them on the money line, so I only won a little bit.
You got a little greedy.
I did. But it looked fucking scary for a minute.
Totally.
Maybe longer than a minute. It was they came out hot. Then all that weather delay bullshit, they slowed down a little bit. So I don't fucking know.
NFL, not for long.
Not for long.
The NFL and the internet are undefeated.
Undefeated.
So as we wrap up, let's talk about the bus really quick, being out and about. And if anyone sees us,
look,
when we're in and out around the ASU campus,
come say hi.
Come say hi. Get some free swag.
Get some swag. If you're over 21, grab a drink and come hang out.
Responsible drinking.
Yeah, responsible drinking.
But come find us, and thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Desert Donkeys.
See you next week.
See you next week.